Hello guys. Today we are going to be account reviewing myself. So, I guess let's get started. First off, let's look at the profile. We're going to be looking over everything, like basically everything, and hopefully I don't forget a bunch of stuff, but so our profile here, we got AR60 rolled number 9, this cringe signature. We do have a lot of achievements though. 14, 13. We're missing, I believe, 15. I do have a tracker for all of the ones I am missing. Yeah, 41 friendship. It's kind of low, but I've slowly been working on it. 12 threes, 36 star, 10 stars. So I'll show you the history of this later, but I think we'll go over the characters later we're gonna go through the list here. All these like basically in order. So just to show that our four mains up here, we have the Constellation Show Off, C2 Kazuha, Nahida, C6 Bennett, C6 Bennett. I don't know why people like keep like yelling at people like it's a mistake. It's only a mistake if you're willing to get like I don't know like Bennett Ayaka, but like I don't use her anyway. So and then we have the other 5 stars. So that is Coolio name cards. This is just a flex. So we have the 3 friendships, the McDonald's thing. This is Fontaine, the first one, which is Complete the Fountain. Sumeru one. I believe this is the other Sumeru one. I don't actually remember. There's also Inazuma, the Complete the Secretary. This is Fishing, 2000 Fish. Pretty difficult. This is, I believe, the Imaginum Theater, which is the first one. Which isn't that hard. I just get Act 10 and get the 8 mystery cash, which took me a couple tries. The Hilly Turtle one, you have to kill 50 unusual Hilly Turtles. You have the I don't remember what this one is. Under marksmanship. I don't know what that is actually. This is the boss achievements. You have to do certain things. TCG, probably the hardest one out of all of this. This is complete pain to do because I don't like TCG. And then of course we have the 2 duelists. So all right, let's move on. Let's check out our reserves here. We have Welkin. I am basically only a Welkin player. Ignore the this. Some guy kind of bought me this. Like I swear I didn't buy this. Some other guy bought this for me. I have yet to use them though. So that's it. Anyways, we have the Welkin. All we have is Ganyu. We got all the Forest Artisans besides Barbara since I did not play in 1.6. I joined late 2.0 during Yoimiya's banner. I got Mona during that time. Anyways, here. So let's look at the reserves here. We have, we bought everything. It is 218 wishes plus 8 here, which is 226. And then we have 11, so that's 237 wishes saved up. And yeah, so I'll be buying these during the Ganyu thing, but that is second half 5.3 if I remember correctly. All right, next up, let's look at our parties here. I don't actually remember. So we got Morgana at the top, Child National. Child was like I believe my first main, my 5-star main. Morgana completely outdated. I didn't use her. Morgana since like last year, Spiral Abyss. It was like with one of the Spiral Abysses where they had the 3 the consecrated beasts. It was easy to do this. Child National, you have Mulani teams right here. Ayako I don't use. Yoimiya. Do note it's Mono Pyro. I don't actually have Jingcho or built, or I don't even have Yala in the first place. We have Plant Grind. This is actually a lie. This team was specifically used for one specific achievement, which I will get to later. OP Melt Ganyu. It's just Burn Melt with Ganyu. Raiden. Hyper Carry. No Dendro. I don't really know why. I don't remember if I see 6-star or not. But I don't actually use her. I don't know why I got her. We have Nilu here. I don't know why Yaya is there, but I don't think Yaya is not built. Noob spam team. One of my friends was playing on my account, and I gave them this team. It's kind of easy to play, but of course it's not ideal. You have Chevy Car. One of my friends built this for me. I don't actually use Chevrolet, but I mean she got raised, and I'm glad she got raised because she did save me in Imaginum Theater run one time. Tignari Fail. This should be renamed to Friendship. I just created this like yesterday. So these are the people I need friendships. We have Nuke here. I guess Scotty works here too, but then there's also Milani can fit here too. I did do 5 million damage. I'll show you that later with this team. We just have Ganyu alone, ready for anything really. And then we have heal. This was for the one, what is it called? I don't know why I called the Duelist series, the Night Kingdom boss. The local legend. I don't know why I forgot that name. But one of them you require insane healing, so we have that here. So those are our teams. You only use like 3 of them, so that's nice. We'll use Milani for now. Friends. We got 57 here. We have a lot of people here. Most of these are just from me just joining random worlds and just being cool. I mean, most of them, a lot of these, I have a couple like IRL friends here, which you probably haven't joined in a while, but over time I forget who these people are, to be honest, so that's kind of sad. But I'm still friends with them nonetheless. We do have 100 friends max, so I'll keep them around for a long time. Anyways, achievements. We'll have to show what is missing. So first off, this is impossible right now. I think we got this in 5.4. But do know that I have all the ones that are visible that I've gotten. I will show Purveyor. I have done 5,089,111 damage. That was with the local legend Dendro one, where you can get 15 stacks of 75% damage or something. I forget the number. You get an insane amount. I did not spend 2 hours on this. I don't know. I definitely did not. But I do have a document to actually show everything I want, but I'll go over it later. Let me just open it on my phone. Anyways, let's show everything here. We have everything here, 100%, 100%. Do know I have mastered every recipe, I believe. I think 217 is the max. I am not entirely sure. This is one I am missing. Blossoms of Wealth of Revelation. I think these are the 40 resin bosses or those 20 resin ley lines. So I'm not sure. I don't want to grind this because it's kind of a waste of resin. I want to be spending my resin on artifacts because I am competitive on the leaderboard. Anyways, here we got all 100%. Do know Mondstadt is 518, which is the max. Leeway, I've yet to touch the other areas yet, but I know I have all like the Sealies and open like the time trials. I have all of those, so. But some of these are definitely I'm missing a couple. I did use the interactive map, but I still missed some. I don't know how. Here's like my cool thing that they have. So we have all the things that we've done. So of course super conduct I haven't done a lot because I don't use electro. But I frozen 1,000 freeze 4 enemies for within 2 seconds 1,000 times. I mean, I do have the Morgana team, which kind of makes that kind of easy. And we have Melt 158, of course. They've Ganyu, but actually it's a lot lower than I thought it would be. I mean, I don't use Dendron that much. Oh, this is the marksmanship. I don't know why I have this on my thing. I guess it just looks cool because Ganyu. Anyways, we have all 100% here. I do want to know that which one was it? This one, Theater Fire Drill. This one was the weird team earlier with the plant grind. That it was used for this one. I do remember I had to search up the tutorial for this because this is a weird description that's not really that true. And then either this one was the hardest or Brighter Than White. This one is quite difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Because you can basically don't get hit, which is really difficult. The boss is really hard to do non-hit because, I mean, its attacks are really cool. Anyways, clear 68 times. We are missing it 1 time, which is unfortunate. Do note that this is not how many times we've 3-starred it. It doesn't actually, I don't know why it does keep track here, but kind of sucks. Anyways, let's go down here. Let's see the meetings in Outrun. You can see all the 1,400 co-op domains and 2,100 stolen specialties. Half of these are probably from my main Genshin friend, Pancakes. You'll see that. Anyways, we've done all this, of course. defeat all the enemies. These are easy. This is more. I think I'm missing one chest here, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. Anyways, here we have the. This is the hard one. No, it's not. It's not hard. Oh, dude, I have 820,000 realm currency. I've obtained 12,000 wood. I don't know why so much, but I mean, bamboo makes up like half of that, but whatever. I've learned 999 furnishing blueprints. I'm not sure if that's the max. It should be, because I bought all of them. It's 300. I do have a couple wells. I might show that to you later, but maybe not. Interactions, 109 gifts. I am missing a couple, I believe, because I forgot to do some of them. But I have the furnishings ready to do later, so. And we have all, of course, the flower grind. These are time gated. They're very difficult if you don't start them early, and I did start them a while ago. You can see I've gotten them 2 years ago, and this one was last year. But anyways, you can go through all this. They're 100%, all 100%. Sumeru, I think, was probably the hardest to do. I 100% in Sumeru before underground maps existed, or at least the 3.1 area. I used the interactive map, but the interactive map was such a mess. Everyone was yelling at each other because the path you had to take to get to certain areas was complete mess. People had to I don't know. It was like a really hard time to find everything. So it was definitely not ideal. It is now a lot easier with the underground maps because you actually know where to go. But it's still a mess for people to this day. I've seen a couple. I had to help a couple of people and stuff like that, and I still don't remember some of the paths. Anyways, this was definitely the hardest achievements to get. This one was the last one, 150,000. I just had to do the weekly things that give you 1,500 or something. It's definitely took me the longest. I did remember I was sitting with my friend. I was grinding summons because those took a while. I was just grinding Mona or official. I don't remember all the cards. I am missing 60 Primogems or 20. I don't remember. From you have to do 15 character hard things like 1v1. But I think I'm done with TCG for the rest of my life. I don't think I want to ever do it. I don't think someone could pay me to do this. I don't like this. Anyways, we have everything else. Fontaine, Shenyu Vale. See, back on areas. We have the Imaginum Theater here. We've done it 12 times. I think that's fake because I did to get Mystery Cache. I did the Imaginum Theater 4 times with some easy elements. I think it was Dendro, Hydro, Pyro. Those are some really easy elements to do stuff with, so. Yeah, you see here, 18. That means we've done 6 Imaginum Theaters, so I've actually done quite more than I thought I have. So that's how it is. This is the one I'm missing. I know next patch, 5.3, we will be getting Kazuha and Ganyu, so I will be able to get this one achievement. So that's one of the others I'm missing that I could do. This one we still can't do yet. The Statue of the Seven and the tablet, which we need to wait until I forgot what it's called, the new region, but the Eonsan's tribe in that area. Maybe we'll get the I forgot what Sitlali was talking about during that event. But that's it. So then we have the 5.2 area, I think. Yep. I believe this should be everything. I used the map. I waited a week or so before 100%ing because I know the map takes a while to update. I have to double check these numbers, 201 chests, to see if that's max. Duelist series. You can actually see the numbers and everything. I've defeated Polychrome within 10 seconds 3 times. I mean, that was to help a couple co-op friends. I've done this 4 times. This one's pretty easy, or easier than the other ones, although it's still hard. And everything else is 1. I think the most fun one was it this one? This one was the deflecting one. It looks hard, but it's quite easy to time them. There's a really big attacks. Or is it this one? I don't remember. But yeah. This one was extremely awkward. You had to freeze the ice balls Normally you're supposed to use like Kaya, but me trying to use Ganyu and her 2 skills is really awkward to do so, but I still managed to do it. This one, all these are extremely easy. I did have to search up this one, I almost called it potato. Potapos. So you had to heal like a lot more than I thought you would. That's why that other team was there. And then I think that definitely the hardest one is Riley. This one I've done so many times with co-op friends because it is an overworld one, so you're allowed to do it with co-op. And this one is definitely the hardest because it takes a while, especially when you don't have Pyro with your Mualani and stuff like that. And you have to make sure you're not doing it during Fusion Nova because like, you can easily get stuck. But I can show you the things I am missing here. We have all the achievements that we are missing here. So for the Wonders of the World, I have not done a single Natlan commission yet. So all of these are mostly Natlan commissions. In the Ruins of Dreams, I still don't know what this is. This is a Fontaine one, but I don't know how to get it. Because every single time I search it up, it's confusing. But that'll probably be after the Natlan ones. But all these are I think 8 easy achievements I can get if I do that now. But right now I'm trying to do this one. Leeway, I just have to do the cat one. I screwed up the cat one the first time. That was a couple days ago, so now I have to make sure I do it properly to get the achievement. And once I get this, I can move on to Natlan, and I'll be able to get 8 or so achievements, and that'll bring me up to at least above 99%. Of course, we have this one. And yeah, I've marked everything, so I have everything tracked, so it should be good. Do know that we are missing 150 Primo Gems. So achievements, if you're looking to grind Primo Gems, do not do achievements. You will, when you do exploration, you'll get stuff like Inazuma, where you collect a certain amount of chests, or follow Sealies. Like you'll get that, but don't focus on doing that, because some of these achievements are extremely inefficient. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, let's move on here. Let's move on to the archive. This is extremely interesting because I did grind the archive, as crazy as that sounds. We can see 28, 27 archives. Looking through the equipment here, I am missing a lot of things. I can't like grind this stuff. I did craft every single craftable weapon there is with the blacksmith, but like stuff like the black sword or like the battle pass weapons I don't have. So you're missing a couple for sure. But all these we do have. You can check out the 5 stars. I am definitely missing a couple here, but we do have a couple. I don't know. Oh yeah, we have Tobe from Cosmo's banner. But yeah, I do have like the most bows. I have 4. Oh no, I have 5 catalysts. I have a single 5-star claymore, and then 3 of these. So okay, that's interesting. Oh yeah, check out artifacts here. I have every single artifact. I did end up having to grind for some of these. I believe attracting bolide. I was missing the sands for a while. I do remember I got like out of the 21 5-star artifacts, like 19 of them ended up being Petra, and one of them was really close to being better than my Ganyu piece. And then it wasn't because I rolled defense in the last one, but shh. So this took some resin to get all of these unlocked. The other one that took resin was, I believe, this one, Song of Days Past. We had to get the 4-star artifact, and we got the 5-star ones already from Spiral Abyss openings. So I think, yeah, those were the hard ones. Oh yeah, Crimson Witch of Flames. We had to get the Lava Walker set, which I didn't have. But I have all these unlocked now, so that's great. Let's move on to living creatures. So, an interesting thing about this, you can actually know how many times you've done an artifact domain, or at least estimate how much you've done an artifact domain by the number of enemies you killed. So here, Electro Slimes 2 spawn in the Emblem of Severed Fate and Shimenawa's domain. So you can see we have 4,300. So we can estimate about 2,000. We've done about 2,000 runs of that. I mean, you don't really know if you spent regular resin or 40 condensed resin, but you can assume like 95% of the time it'd be condensed depending on how you play. Same here for well, let's see a good example here. I believe like this one, I believe this is the viridescent domain. You can see how many times you've done this, although I've definitely killed a lot in the overworld too. I know a good example is this guy, this Thief spawn 3 in the Obsidian Codex or Scroll of the Sinner City artifact sets. Spawns 3, so we can estimate about 600 times we've done this domain. And I do have the artifact inventory to prove I've done it a couple times. Oh, these are new. Gotta click on them. Enemies of note, I'll go through these individually. I do know I compared with my friend earlier, because apparently my friend does a lot of these for some reason. 59 Storm Terror, 51 Lupus the Wolf, 81 Child, 62 Azdaha, 60 La Sonora, 73 Raiden, 56 Skara, 40 Guardian of the Pep, 52 Whale, and 41 Knave. And of course, these will increase every week because I do 3 of them. And that's it. All right, now for the wildlife. I did spend a couple hours trying to find every single animal here. So yes, we found everything, especially this fish here that only appears in Chenyu Vale. I got one of them to get the thing. But you can see all the fish I've gotten. Okay, 400 regular Medaka. And you click through into each individual one. You can find out how much you've done it. So we've done a lot here. Pufferfish especially for the catch of 93 and 99. You know that I've attached extra than the actual amount because I did have to give that one achievement to fish 2% chance to get a paper of Toki Alleys or whatever it's called, number 5. That was not very fun. Oh, the tortoise is here. Cool. But do you know I did not catch every single one. So you can see at the in the bottom middle of the screen, you see one here. You can use the net to kidnap some animals for your Serenity Teapot. I did not get for all of them. For example, like this bird, I don't know where this is. I have to use the map or search it up. I don't know. I have 3 of these, but I do know I have a lot of the fox, the kitsune. Oh my god, 70 of them. Because they're really easy to get. They're right next to the person you buy the nets at. You can just pick up 3 or so right there. That's how I get the achievement. So yeah, a couple of these. Alright, that is the living beings section. Tutorials, I don't know. I don't actually know how many there are. I'm keeping these not unlocked because if I ever want to fine tune the pre-gem amount I want to like a good number, like exactly 1,000 flat or something like that, I'll have these just in case. And so, yep, that's there. I'm not sure 490 is the max, but I will check later. I have a lot of things to check. But I am doing a lot of things to 100%, as someone would say, Genshin. So we have 10 here, 40 here. We have I checked through all these. We have all of them unlocked, but I do know there are some secret ones. There was one in the chasm that wasn't showing here. I think it was this one. Like, it didn't show until I collected it. Like, it wasn't like a question mark. So I might be missing a couple, but I'm still not sure. The desert here definitely was missing a lot because you really go out of your way to find the waypoints, or not the viewpoints. Fontaine here. You know, you have a view for every salsa girl interaction, so we have a lot of those. I think this one too took me a while to find before I just used the map. But the Sea of Bicon areas has some good ones. Like these are some cinematic ones, dude. Oh, let's show Natland. Do I have all that now ones? Yeah, I do. This is the underground one. Flower feather. These look really nice. I don't know. They look really blurry when you're not zoomed into them, but whatever. Travel log. Oh, this is just all the quests. Oh, I have to click new for some of these. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Anyways. Books here. I did go out of my way to complete all the books I could. I do believe I am missing a couple. There's one from the way shipping commission that you have to fail or something on purpose to get it, but I don't know how that works. But you see if you see the green check mark next to the thing, that means the thing is complete. Some of these you can't complete right now, like Pale Princess, stuff like that. So there's still that. Okay, anyways, now we have the resources here. We have a lot of things to go through. We have, of course, all of these. These are pretty easy to get. I don't know, is there still a use for this? I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know if there will be a use for it, but we'll see. Anyways, ooh, the food. This took me a while to get. But I do have all of the not character food. So I think this is Siegeween's, this is Shalonen, and this is Auroron. We got Chaska's here. But everything else we have. Interesting that I have mastered all of these recipes just to know. So yeah, it took me a lot of resources here. And something interesting is I bet not a lot of people have this special mushroom pizza. This is, you have to go to an Inazuma shop, a specific one, and buy it for like 6,000 mora. But in order for it to just show up here, it doesn't show up normally. It's not like a blanked out, but you have to actually buy it in order for it to appear here, which is interesting. Also all this stuff, Fanta, and all this, of course, the resources here. I did actually have to craft some potions to fill up this area, so interesting. Anyways, now we have the boss stuff. Of course, we have all the weekly bosses. I do remember I had to pick up some of these. Just spend 40 resin just to unlock. Like this one, I don't have a single character that uses this. Or like this, like I don't have, actually no, we got that from Shalonen. I think this one or this one, like stuff like that, where you needed to get. Of course, you have everything else. I did need to craft a couple of the 5-star ones to complete the thing, but of course we have everything else. All the books. I'm not sure why this is here, but okay, I don't care. And now for this. This was interesting to get because Windcatcher actually needs 10 of the animal hypostasis things. So I had to actually farm this a couple times to get this for 1 Primo Gem, basically. Also, Pyroculus, I had to rush tribe level reputation to get that. And some of these things you can just buy to unlock them. Like, of course, I wasn't there when where is it? Does it not show? Like, I think the lyre I didn't have. Or like Windbloom. Actually, was this here? I don't remember. I think I'm missing one of the Sealies for sure. But yeah. Anyways, we have Pilgrim's Chronicles here, actually, interestingly. And then all this stuff. And yeah, actually, we can just click right here. No, we can't. Okay, that is the archive. There's not many people that have more than 2827 besides if people have this stuff unlocked. Like whales have all of these, so they might have more than me, but like they still might have less because ain't nobody going out of the way to kill these eagles. These eagles have to be shot in the air while they're flying in circles to unlock the archive. This took me a while to get, by the way. So you had to do this. So not many people will have this many archive things. I believe if I have all the weapons here, I probably would reach 2,900. But I'm not rich, and I will not pay that much to do that. Character archive now. Let's go through the list here. You can sort of see how much I've skipped. You can see I've either skipped or I go for constellations on old characters. So I'm missing the most recent. I'm going for Shalonen later if you're into reruns, of course. But all of Fontaine cast, ooh, that's a yikes for me. I didn't wish for any of the people on their banner. I wish for Farina during her rerun. So that is interesting. You know, any of the 5-star Fontaine cast, besides Feminine and Chevrus, they're 4 stars though. And then here we have the Sumeru cast. I did go for Nilu Nahida. That's interesting. Leeway cast and Inazuma. I didn't wish for much the Inazuma. I got Uramiya and Raiden on their rerun. Kokomi on their rerun. All these like basically on the rerun. Actually, who wasn't on the rerun? Milani wasn't on their rerun. Kachina, of course, she was on the first banner. I think all of these were reruns. Every single one of these characters were reruns besides Milani, which is crazy to think. I never go for the recent characters. I mean, Mavuika might change that though. So we have all the characters here. We can sort by owned, so you can see everyone I have here. A lot of 4 stars, definitely over much the 5 stars. And all the characters in the scene. Alright, sorry for that. Let's look at our characters. So now I'm going to show off our characters. Start with Ganyu, of course. We have this, I would say, pretty good stats. I mean, I am definitely one of the higher on the leaderboard, so I will show you that later. We have 79.8 over 242 with 430 EM and only 1440 attack, which is definitely on the low side, but she still does damage. Only if you melt and only if you have like Bennett, but we do get 20% crit rate from her talent, so she basically has 100%. We are running the Hunter's Path here, which is why we have so much crit rate. Let's look through these artifacts here. Ooh, that's a good one. Look at that. 40 CV, a little bit more than 40 CV, and that double attack rolls. You have the feather here. Also really good. It doesn't look that good, but you do realize 80 EM is hard to get. That is 4 rolls total. And each, the crit rate, crit damage also have their own rolls too. It's extremely good. Do you note I have this 49.8 CV artifact that I cannot use on Ganyu because she will overcap crit rate, which is embarrassing because I don't actually have, and I can't use this on anyone. Maybe off piece, but I haven't I don't delve that deep into these yet. And then we have the 40 CV EM Sands, which is pretty good. This really crappy Cryo Goblet. It's definitely a work in progress. I've been using the artifact transmuter. I think that's what it's called, but it's not working. It's really not working. If you actually, I have this sorted by cryo damage already, which has it saved actually. So all of these cryo goblets I have leveled to 20, and they are all worse. And unfortunately, there's one of them that has like, yeah, this one's 17% crit rate. No, it's on Kachina because she needs crit rate for Favonius Lance. Don't mind her damage. So 17% crit rate, which is crazy. And I can't use it because I don't need crit rate on her. She already has the 100%. You can see all the 10 Wandering Troop pieces with cryo damage. Wait, that's kind of good. Oh wait, it's missing 7% crit damage. Wait, that actually might be better. I might have to look at that later. Anyways, all these pieces here that had the potential to be better. Like this piece right here, if it didn't roll a flat attack and such low rolls, it could have been good. But of course, this was my piece for a while. It was like, I think that's 30 CV, but the EM is better for her. So yep. We also have this 56 EM, and now we of course into the less leveled ones, which I know is going to be worse, but nonetheless I rock all of my cryo goblets just to show how many I have. So we have a couple here. We have 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 17 times 4, that is 68 plus 2, so 70 cryo goblets. That could have been good, and they weren't. Anyways, moving on. You have this crit damage circlet here. It looks good, but it's not ideal because it did start with 4 attack stats. I mean, it started with 3 substats, and then it rolled attack, flat attack 1. So it's kind of a little bit mid. But of course, it's still better than this. Is still could have been better if this didn't roll defense. You see how it could be better if the defense roll was instead EM. It would have definitely been better because more attack, more crit rate, and similar EM values. Or it was a little bit less, but still the attack would be more. But yikes, that's just how it is. Anyways, moving on. C4 Ganyu. Triple crown like always. And let's friendship 10. This will be C6, I promise you. Anyways, moving on. Milani. I did improve her build a couple days ago because I'll show you later. We have another almost basically 100% crit rate. We have Obsidian Codex, which gives us 40% crit rate, so it'd be nice. We have 37,000 HP with 256 crit damage and a little 42 EM. It's a little bit on the low side, I think. Because I think people run like HP or EM Sands. I need to look into that more. But anyways, we have our weapon, of course. Obsidian Codex or C2. And ooh, the talent's definitely in the work in progress. I don't want to spend resin on this because I know I can get this from events. But I might just farm it just because that's annoying to see level 9 here. And I will triple crown her, but it's going to be definitely expensive. Considering I don't have a lot of Mora anymore. I kind of spent it all. I'll show you exactly why later. C2. Anyways, let's look at the pieces here. Do know that this is definitely suboptimal because she has so much crit rate. It's really hard to lose crit rate with her. And I'll show you why because of the feather, but I could be... Wait, that's not the right one. That's not the right one either. That's not the right one either. I could be using this piece here. It has like 47 CV. That's it? 32. Okay, like 46 CV. But at 16% crit rate, I have too much. But current piece on her. A lot of HP I do need. And a crit damage roll. That's fine. ER is also decent for her. This is the reason why this piece has 14% crit rate. 42 CV. And yeah, this is one of the big pieces that I need to improve. I mean, not necessarily improve, but like deprove in a way that the other artifacts can have crit rate as well. Because it's very hard to balance the crit ratios between my artifacts. It's the same problem we're having with Ganyu. So yeah, these pieces definitely need a work in progress. Although I am like top 0.5%. I'll show you guys later. But I have this piece also, 40 CV. And also, not that one. Also this one, which is 43 CV. So we do have a good collection, but they all have 0 crit rate or 16 crit rate. So I need like a mix. I need like 7. I need 8. We have this off-piece Sands here, 28 CV with 54 EM. Yes, I have better, but I mean, not really, because I don't have a lot of HP Sands. This is my first HP scaling character I have. But I have so much crit rate that I need to like balance it off. So wait, this actually might be better. Actually, no, this has more EM. Actually, I mean, I'll do the calculations later. So yep. So I have on her. We have this amazing hydro damage I got a couple days ago. This started with 3 substats. I was coping so hard because like it could roll crit damage, and then it actually did roll crit damage. So these are decently high rolls. 7 CV average for actually all these. It could be 3.5 rolls and 7 for crit rate, crit damage respectively. This is amazing piece here. 42 CV with a 5% HP roll. So this is definitely be my piece for a while. I'm not sure I'm gonna get any much better than this. If only I could add this for Ganyu. And then this alright circlet. It has the crit damage main stat, a little bit crit rate, a lot of EM, and some HP. So this is her build for now. It is pretty good. Now moving on to Yoimiya. I haven't really touched her because I don't run Emblem or Shimenawa as much anymore, but we have 92% crit rate with 200 crit damage. Fortunately, not 100% crit rate, which is ideal for like leaderboards, but it's really hard to get crit rate. Also, no EM. That's why I run Mono Pyro with her. So we have her weapon, of course. 4-piece Shiminawa's goes well with her weapon. C0, triple crown. So here, anyways, let's look at our pieces. This does look bad, the low crit damage rolls, but with that 22% attack is definitely worth. Actually, I could get like 100% crit rate if I wanted to. Like that would get me 100. Okay, that has too much crit rate. That could work, honestly. I might change it. I want to just stick for now because I need to. Every time I do this, every time I change an artifact, I have to like check the leaderboards to see if I'm better. But I'll show you leaderboards after this. So actually, it just looks better. You know what? I'll change. I'll look at it later, see if it's better. Anyway, you have the feathers, 40 CV. Nothing else too much there. All the other stats are worthless. 500. We had a roll in HP, so it could have been like 47. Just too bad. Sands here, pretty good. We have lots of crit rate. That's about 38 CV with a flat attack roll. This really good on-set pyro damage. We have 17.5% crit rate, lowest roll crit damage, but that is still a 40 CV right there. And this is the only piece why it's better than my other friend who actually like mains Yoimiya, like his main, and it's still better. Mine's still better than Mao. And we have this completely late. Actually, it looks really. Actually, it's kind of good. You have really low crit damage rolls, I think, and then a lot of attack. So this could have been a lot better. I think this rolls like 6.2% attack average with like a 5.4 in there too. So this could have had like 30 CV if it wanted to, but of course, artifact will suck. So, I mean, this looks really good. It's probably not better, honestly, but anyways, let's look at the leaderboards here. So you can see here, oh, I dropped a spot. It's actually Ogre. Last time I checked, that was 30. Last time I checked was like a day ago. So we have here, you have top 0.5% Milani, and then top 2% Yoimiya. Let's see if it changed. It takes a while to update. Okay, it didn't update my new artifact. Yeah, you can see here, the flower is still the same. But these are kind of low RV's roll value, I believe. So these are kind of low. If you compare it to like my Ganyu, the highest it can go is like 800%. These are 710, 690. If you go to leaderboards, there's some insane artifacts on there you can find. But you can tell which ones are like a lot higher because they started with 4 substats. That's why their percentage much high. These all started with 3 substats. That's why they're all in the 500 range. These are 700 plus. Let's look at these. I actually haven't looked at these roll values. These are all 600. And the only reason why our goblets is 600, even though it started with 3, is that the rolls were just really good. But yeah, look at this flower here, not in the 600 range, just because I have to run suboptimal builds. But shucks. I actually have really comparable to top 1%. Look how close this match is. Like you don't care about defense. But that is our build. Let's see if it updates. Oh, okay, we'll come back to that later. What else is like on my profile? I actually don't remember. Oh, we have Nilu. Okay. Let's check over at Nilu. We don't have her weapon, but whatever, the HP weapon's enough. Actually, let's do stats here. 65,000 HP. That's really all you care about. 124 ER, whatever. Yeah, her weapon. We have double two piece HP. We have double crown. Actually, if I go through my list, all of these people are at least double and probably triple crowns. Kazuha's triple crown. Ganyu's triple crown. Yoimiya's triple crown. Double crown. I don't use Venti anymore. I don't know why Jean's this high. Yaka's not my thing. No, neither is Raiden. But double crown. Double crown. I'll do that later. I'll screenshot on my phone. Double crown. double crown, or single crown. Wait, no one cares about her skill. Double crown, double crown. I think as far as it goes, yeah. Like that's like all the people on my list. So, okay, let's go back to Nilu. I forgot we were doing that. I mean, so all you care about here is just HP here. 16% HP, not bad. 16% HP. That's the same number. Okay, not bad. It's already HP main stats, so you're looking for flat HP here, 500. It doesn't have to be that good because it doesn't make that much of a difference. 800 here, and then 700 here, so it's not that big of a deal. And then yeah, C0. All right, let's check out our Xiangling. Xiangling is pretty good. Oh, sorry, spoilers. 16k HP, 80 over 132 with lots of ER. She used to have like 200, but then I slapped her onto an ER sand, so that's why she has a lot more. Engulfing Lightning, spoilers. Emblem. C6, of course. Double Crown. So let's check these out pieces here. I haven't touched Xiangling in like a year. I actually... Her stats, though, are really good in leaderboard. It's like top 2% or something until I changed to the sand, which dropped a little, but still, it's fine. So we have this. I didn't even know my emblem pieces were this good. So this is about 39 CV, I think, with a ER roll, highest ER roll. We have here 38 CV with a double low ER roll. Actually, it's not that low, but it's still pretty low. ER Sand, so you have 14% crit rate here, so that is about 35 CV. I could be running this, I guess, or I forgot which one was a good one. I think this one. I forgot which one was the good one, but I probably this one. I don't really know, but I have a lot of sands apparently. But I'm running ER on her because either, I mean, that's normally what you're supposed to do, but also because like I'm running her with Mulan, and so there's no other pyro, so she just needs to fuel herself. So we just stack all ER on her. Pyro damage here, I mean, it's decent. We got 35 CV with 11% attack. There's no ER in it, but like I'm too lazy to put anything else on her. And crit rate, circlet, 21% crit damage, some ER and some EM, so pretty good all around. And that is it. Kazuha, let's go Kazuha here. Kazuha, you don't need to do that much besides get EM. So we have 948 EM with 186 ER. We have his weapon. I don't think it was actually worth getting it because it gives you 16% charge attack damage for Ganyu, but her weapon already gives 160% of the EM, so it's not very helpful. But whatever, it's not even look that nice on him anyways. But whatever. Iridescent Veneer, of course. C2 triple crown. Look at these pieces here. 56 EM with 15% ER, pretty good. 19 EM with a lot of ER. I do believe one of these pieces had a lot more. I think Ganyu was on it, yeah. And Ganyu stole it. There's EM Sands main with 15%. And some attack too, but it doesn't really matter that much. EM Goblet with a lot of ER. I believe Nihida used to have this. Or who had it before? Or maybe this Kokomi, but maybe. And then EM Circlet was 23%, so it's not bad. Oh my god, I did not know I had this many circlets on Wanderer's Troop, but hey, spoilers for later. Anyways, what is next? Kokomi, I guess. Do you know Kokomi is running 988 EM? I don't know why it has more than my Kazuha, but do not question. She is running with Nilu, so she is triggering blooms. So we need to run EM. We don't care that much about anything else. I mean, HP and ER. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, we care about EM only. So we have 98 EM with 144 ER and 25,000 HP, so it's not bad. We have Saphrax on her because EM, and also the passive is pretty nice. Flowers, just because trigger with bloom, so she'll be more damage. EM, she has all the stats, 63 EM, 65 EM, 14% HP. EM here with some more ER. EM here with double HP, a lot of ER. And EM here with 16% HP, 12 ER. So she is pretty good. Of course, E0 and double crown. I have to click the exclamation marks later. Alright, what is next? Oh, she was already down here. Nahida and Traveler. Okay, let's go there. Nahida here, the build is not that good because I did not run that much Deepwood or on that domain, so that it's still decent. I mean, her damage is pretty mid, to be honest. 38, 116 is pretty low. 1100 EM is a lot though, and 1300 attack or so. It's definitely on the lower side. You still have attack fast. Another R5. Do note that we're running Gilded Dreams, not Deepwood, because our Traveler has Deepwood. So C0 double crown. Check out these. I haven't checked out Alex in a while. That's about 36 CV with 42 EM. So that's just pretty good. It's pretty good. 91 EM with these suboptimal crit rolls, and it's still good nonetheless. We have the EM Sands here, a lot of attack and 5% crit rate. Okay, he's kind of bad. EM Goblet with double crit and attack, so you won't find these very often, so of course it's going to be good. And EM Circlet here with double crit here, that's about 33 CV, some ER. So it is pretty alright, I think. I mean, we're running this on the Nilou team just to give the EM one from her ult, because her talent gives 250. So that is good. Traveler. I did not think too much about Traveler. I kind of just put random shit on him. So he's running a lot of crit for some reason. I actually don't know if he's supposed to be. He has a lot of ER and 284 EM. His one of his talents like gives more damage for the EM, so I'm not sure if you're supposed to run attack or EM on him. So it doesn't really matter anymore because I don't run Nilou anymore. So we have Sack Sword, so the ER, like we just have a lot of ER. I mean, just because we can just drop his burst and forget about him. So we have this piece, a lot of actually like extremely high rolls here. So yeah, it's about 38 CV. We have here 34 CV, some EM, a lot of defense. EM Sands, I do have an EM attack like this one here too, it works, but I'm not sure if it's better. We have ER. Yeah. You have Dentral Goblet here. This is at 30, almost 39 CV. And this crit rate circlet 20 CV and some ER. I remember one of these had like almost a lot of stats. This one, oh my, that wasn't the one, but I don't actually remember which one it was. That is our Traveler. I moved the Zhongli, I think. He's just a shielder. That's all he is. That's all he basically will be, because I don't care. He is running Staff of Homa for some reason, just because I can flex. But he probably should be running like Black Tassel if it's just HP. But it doesn't matter. We have HP here, ER, some more HP. Not even a single roll in HP. Just crit damage. More crit damage. But all these are HP, do know that. And ER. And we have a lot of EM here, because that's incredibly necessary. So yeah, he has 12% crit rate. He won't be critting much. I think Farina's probably next. I did get her weapon and Farina, but I don't actually use Farina that much. I'm using her more now just so I can level her friendship quicker. But aside of that, yeah. I did not farm Golden Troop much, so these are going to be suboptimal. Alright, this is pretty mid. This is like 18 CV with only 14% HP. 33 CV, I think. Yeah, it was HP, EM, HP Sands with really bad rolls. These are not, you're not looking for these rolls, bro. HP Goblet with a lot of flat HP rolls, which don't make her good, and this insane Circlet, which has 17% crit rate. You know, her stats aren't bad. 40,000, 50 over 250. It's not bad. Her ER is like down the drain though. She will not be getting her ult like once per patch. It'll be like once per year maybe we get her ult. So quite suboptimal. Is that everyone? Oh, Bennett's on there for some reason. All right, let's look at Bennett. Bennett, you don't really care about that much. I haven't touched Bennett in a while. I did Noblest for maybe like a week or 2 weeks and then left because I got the pieces I need. So we got, look at this base attack, 865, that is the max, so, and 211 ER, so that's nice. C6, double crown. And yeah, these pieces are suboptimal. We have a lot of crit on these, but they're not very valuable. He never crits, I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't crit.
Benny's adventure chick.
So yeah, I mean, it's alright. 28 CV with 4.5 lowest ER roll. Another 30 CV or so, highest ER roll. ER Sands, the most worthless trash you can find on the planet. But he is running this good crit rate Circlet with ER, like all the stats you want, so it's nice. Yeah, I know. Huh? Yeah, I'm talking with someone. Yeah, so interesting Circlet here. I probably can run some on piece here. Wait, I actually could just run this and then run like ER Sands off piece. Maybe this isn't bad. Okay, that's just defense. Okay, I mean, I'll think about it later. Although I say that and I'll never see these characters ever again. Anyone else worth noting? I mean, these people, I built Jean just for the Imaginum Theater Echoes. Like, all I have is just because of this. I just get it for this one. So that's why Jean is here. I put fast equip on her, I believe. Or at least I stole some artifacts. Ayaka, I got an accident and then never actually used her. Venti I used for Morgana, but he's basically forgotten at this point. Mona I used for Morgana when I didn't have Kokomi, but she's forgotten because like Karina gives like the better buffs. I mean, this is already 60%. Let's give 60%. Let's give 75 at max. So Child, he's also completely benched, but oh yeah, he doesn't have a 4-piece. That's kind of yikes, but these are good. Like, oh my god, that's a 42.8 CV. Attack Sands. Like, this used to be on Ganyu, and then I realized EM was better. Yeah, so pieces are all right, enough to get you top 1%, but I don't use him, so I already have a better Hydra DPS. I'm sorry, Laurie, if you hear this. All right, I think that's enough for the characters. Training guide. There isn't much to do here. Oh no, my Kachina needs. Actually, let's look at our Kachina, shall we? All right, look at these Kachina stats. Level 70. We got these amazing stats here. Look at that, 1,000 defense. Incredible. Like, that's insane. And we have a ER here, 200% ER, and a lot of HP. Actually, I don't know why she has that much. But the only reason she exists was because of this Favonius Lance and Scrollos Synercity, which is incredibly good for Mualani. So she is here with her. I mean, they're a great duo together anyway, so I like them having together. But she will be replaced when Shalona comes out again. Talents, they're still 1-1-1. Okay, that's kind of sad. I'm sorry, Kachina. C6 because I did row C2 Milani, so I have all her constellations. All right, let's look at this incredible artifacts here. Defense. We have defense ER. Most of these pieces are for Shalonen. I think Ningguang has some good ones. Okay, this one's not for Ningguang. Actually, that's actually a good piece. That's for like 42 CV. I think Ningguang has the good piece here. I can look at that piece. 20% defense and 17% ER. This is that's for Shalonen. So I have my Shalonen pieces ready for her. We have this ER with 18%. But if I decide to run defense, we have wait, I had a better one. I swear I had a better one. I swear I had a better one. I guess I don't have a better one. I mean, this is 10% ER, but whatever. We have cryo damage, by the way, which is excellent for her because we know Kachina does cryo damage. But I mean, it's here just for 17% crit rate because, yeah, we need to get this number higher so she can trigger Favonius as much as possible. So we have 17% crit rate and some defense, but I mean, it's not like she's doing damage. And this incredible crit rate circlet with 10% ER, so that is on her. All right, let's move on. All right, the inventory. This is the bulk of my account here. You can see all the weapons I've had. We've already shown these, but we do know I have another Freedom Sword for some reason. Yeah, I think this was from Mulani's weapon. So we have all the 4 stars here. You can see all the leveled blue star, no, why did I say blue star? 3-star weapons here. I believe these are all of them that are leveled here. We do have 2 dark iron swords. I shouldn't know why I have 2 of them. I thought there was only 1 in the world, but whatever. That should be all of them. The only reason I these leveled because before the cap was 10,000 mystic ores. So I wanted to use the ores in some way. So I ended up leveling them. So I have level 70 of these weapons. Only level 20s for these because I think near this point I knew that we have 10,000 or the cap was going to be increased. So these are all the 5 stars. I'm missing all like the weapons before like 2.2 or whatever weapons there are. Well, of course I'm missing Festering Desire or whatever other weapons there are in this game. Artifacts, I have 1,000 out of 1,800. Weapons 1,350. But look at all the leveled artifacts I have here. You can tell which domains I've farmed and which domains I haven't farmed. So you can see a couple Deepwood here, not that many though. Emblem, they're taking up a decent amount. Shimanamas also taking up a lot of space. We have a couple lot, like a line or so for each type. Tenacity, I farmed a little. Heart of Depth, I did farm a lot in the past, but I ended up throwing away a lot of the artifacts because they were suboptimal. I only keep artifacts that are 30 CV or higher, or they have good substats. Or I just have so little of them that I need to keep some of them. I don't know why this is... Okay, no one saw that piece. But like, something like... Okay, Neil's using that. Something like this. Hydro damage, look at that. That's a good Hydro Goblet there. But here is the bulk of my main artifact inventory. We have all these wandering troop pieces here that accumulated over the past 3.5 years. All of these are usable. Let's look through them. 49.8 CV. Over 30 CV. Some EM. 40 CV. 40 CV. This is 32 CV with ER roll. Probably the worst of mine. The Ganyu piece. This is 40 CV with 9% attack. This is 28 CV but with attack and ER, so it's a good piece. We have 30 CV barely. That's definitely worse. We have this really bad 20 CV but has lots of EM, so it's good. 30 CV. The 33 CV with EM and ER. ER Sands with 30 CV and a lot of attack. EM Sands with 34 CV. I'm doing all this math in my head right now. 42 CV attack sands, 36 CV or something attack sands, EM sands 40 CV, EM sands 35 CV, EM sands, a lot of attack and crit damage. I did use this at one point because I had so much crit rate, but the other build was better. 25 CV with flat attack and ER. Like all of these are, I'm not gonna go through every single one, but all these you can pause the video, slow it down. All these are basically usable, unless I just missed one on accident or something. But also, oh yeah, I kept this one because 1400 flat attack is crazy. Yeah, all of these are usable in some way. They're better than the average artifact, so I'll keep them. And then all of my unleveled stuff. So look at all this stuff I can strongbox. I will strongbox when I get C6. All the locked goblets you see are cryo goblets, basically. I'll check that later. And all these stuff you can see, like all this stuff, but I don't have much. I did strongbox like a month ago because I got desperate. I didn't get anything good. I never posted the video of it. Anyways, ooh, this is a good one. So I have a lot of enemy drops here. You can see the purple amounts. I have over 100 for almost all of them. The ones I don't, this is the lowest of all the things. 98 purples, 28 blues, 75. Well, these are pretty low to get, so yeah, we have a lot of them. The stuff I've been farming recently, these enemies here, the operative Fatui people, the golems here, there's so few of them, so you get so little of them. The chasm fins, chasm light, that's from Chen Yu Vale, the blue, like teal dinosaurs, whatever they're called. I am definitely lacking in the most recent ones, like stuff like this. Like I don't have a lot, but I can get over 100 if I craft them. Yeah, 300, 1,000. So I think the most I have either Fatui ones or this one. I don't know which one's more. I can craft. This is 1,000, 140. Okay, this is 1,168. So I do have more Fatui things. And all the weekly bosses here. We have lots of Deval in here, 30 of each, average. They start to disperse out a lot more. I've been doing a lot more of the recent ones, so you can sort of see which characters I have that use them. So I'm missing like 15 of these. So, I mean, that's why you know one of the characters. I think Mulani uses this one. All the Knave ones. All the other ones. So, and then we have all the boss drops here. You can see which ones I've done recently. These ones from like Chaska or something. And all the gemstones and all things. You know, I have 21 crowns, which is not bad, but definitely, I wouldn't say on the lower side, but like people have more. Okay, the food inventory, I have a lot. So we got 1,600 Fanta. I'm pretty sure some people didn't even know this existed in the game. But you can buy 10 of these from certain shops, and I've been doing that for a while. So we have all the food here. You know that all these have been within the past like month or 2 months or so from me is cooking endlessly for a long time. So you can see 20 here. You can see all the blue ones require 15. The green ones require 10. The purple ones require 20. And the gray ones require 5. And the one requires 25. But I mastered this a while ago. We have a lot of things. You can tell I did not do it perfectly though. We have a couple like suspicious stuff here that I messed up on. A couple regular ones. Some of these you just get from just like talking to people. Other times I just messed up cooking. So it's all good. I mean, but do know that at some point I want to hit inventory capacity 2,000. I'll show you I screwed up a little bit, but yeah, that's not possible for right now, but in the future it definitely will be if you are good enough. All right, let's look at the resources. I have a lot of these too as well. We have all the billets here. pretty average to be honest, but whatever. I don't know if it's possible to get these still. But we got 5,600 iron chunks, 63 iron chunks, and 10,000 here. Do you know I'm doing triple commission expeditions on these? So that's why I've been getting a lot of these. I'm blacking indefinitely these 3 rocks here. They're very hard to get. But I'll go through my inventory slowly. I'll point out some things. I don't have a lot of dandelions because I leveled Gene. A lot of Jingsons here. The Ruka Shavava, I can't say the name, but a lot of these are actually used for cooking. You need like 60 or something for cooking, so I don't have a lot of those, so that's why I'm lacking on some of that. Padisaras, you don't get a lot of them. There's only like 1 by the crafting bench in Sumeru that I've probably been getting a lot. Lake Light Lilies, I have 400 of these. The reason why is because the place you get this at, there's a lot of like regular flowers at. So you get a lot of these, the mints, and the oh, I'm swirling the other ones. I don't know where to find it. But the Marcade, or whatever you say it. So that's why I have a lot of 400 of those. 2,500 crystal cores. That's definitely higher than the average player. But I'm pretty sure my friend has beaten me to this, because we've been recently sort of been racing, but not really, in how many we can get. So I'm probably losing at this point, because I have not been. It's really annoying to grind these guys. But now the big chunk. 1,200 sweet flowers, 900 carrots, 1,200 radishes, 2,300 mints, and look at these 9,900 I have. So do note I can max out some of these. So wheat I can max out, but I am currently cooking flour here. So I'll be out. Wheat will always be diminishing, but I'll be replenishing with Mora. Same with the cabbages, pine cones you can't get, but all this berries. Fowl here I don't get a lot because I'm not doing expeditions for it, so that's why. Crabs, and you can see the 9,999 items I have of the salt, onions, pepper. Just because you can't get these without just buying them, so I might as well just max them out now, because it's not like you can like investigate to pick up. Unlike cabbages and wheat, potatoes, tomatoes, like you can get, actually tomatoes not sure you can get from investigation from the little sparkles, but you can get these, so that's why I'm not maxing them out yet. But other things like glabrous beans, people didn't even know this existed. Coffee beans, people didn't know existed. You can only buy this from 2 shops at 100 at a time. Fermented juice, you can only get 100 per day from the Fontaine shop, so that's why people are that's why people don't know, because no one ever buys stuff like this besides me. But anyways, 1,000 of the Sumeru stuff, 100 of these. I need to get more of those. But here, look at the stuff we have. So we have a lot of cream, butter, and cheese. The cheese takes 3 milk, the butter takes 2 milk, and the cream takes 1 milk for each. So we have like over 10,000 milk, but these need to be for 10,000 for me to be satisfied. And that is why I don't have a lot of milk, because I've constantly been I forgot what the word is, but to make the stuff you have to do that. Let's check out the wood reserves here. 3,000 bamboo. It's really easy to get bamboo. All the others are kind of hard to get, besides the karma and this one. These are really easy to get, so that's why. Cypress, there's a specific spot in Fontaine you can get like 10 trees at once or something. That's why I have a lot of those. And then fishing, we have all the fish I've had. So 330 Medaka, all the other ones here you can see. I've recently been trying to get the, I'm not sure, I think I'm done with Netland. And you check Fontaine if I'm done with those things. But that is my inventory. It's pretty impressive for the general player, because like, who would think to get 9,999 salt? But it's kind of funny. Anyways, we got the gadget menu here. You have the 4 slots here for wood, and this is for the plants here to put in my Serenity teapot. Okay, this is still working good. We have all the gadgets basically. We have all the fishing rods. It looks like. Wait, I'm missing the Fontaine one. Okay, that is incredibly embarrassing. Okay, I have to finish that later. But do you know that 99 nets is actually the max? I didn't know that. Actually, wait. Important note. Does it show here? Oh yeah, holy water. I have 37 of these. You can only get one per day from the guy in Springvale. You guys should probably know. So I've been farming that, but it's something you don't remember it every day to like get it. So yeah, I mean, nothing else really that impressive about the gadget area. I mean, 10 portable waypoints, like no one cares. Quest menu, I have everything. It looks like. Some of these things though, I'm not sure you're able to use. Like 800 credit coupons, probably would have used them. This ship building materials, some of these things you probably can use. But yeah, I have everything here. I guess we could just use this for fun. I have everything here. Imagine this will get filled up in 5.3, but I don't know. Anyways, the precious items here, 21 fragile resin. I've been saving up for a little bit, but it just takes a while. We have the transient resin here. I'll be ready to use. We have the 2 more bags. This is from Chenyu Vale. This is from Act 2 of Milani's quest. I don't remember. And 2 spin crystals. This used to be like 15, and then I just used them. And then realized I had to use them for inventory capacity. So then I was like, oh shoot, I screwed up. So that is something I screwed up. We have the sigils here. I saved 1 just for the inventory sake. I have 2 of these. I'm not sure that's important or not, but I have lots of stuff. 420 Doth of Zoth. And yeah, that's everything here. I still only get 99 of these. And furnishing here, nothing too impressive, I don't think. I think if I find it fast, I'll show you, but I don't think it's gonna be hard to find, because I definitely have a lot of a certain type. Well, we have 130 of these balloons because all it takes is 8 silk, or the silk flower stuff to make. But I have a lot of like old wells. I'm not sure I can find them. I'll show you the Serenity. Oh, there, 500 wells. I already have 139 in my thing. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. I use this to make all the furnishing stuff. Actually, we'll go there right now. Yeah, 1350 furnishings. More furnishings than dye, which is crazy. So yeah, okay, I'll be back. Hello guys, I'm back from my break. It's the next day, so let's keep moving forward. We ended with the inventory with the furnishings and stuff. I did forget to mention how much these costs. Actually, I'll just show you right now. Let's go to Fontaine. I think this one's a good example because this has a lot of things. I don't think like anybody, like I'm pretty sure it doesn't even show up on the map if you zoom out. I mean, if you zoom in, you'll see it. But go over here, down the steps. This guy right here. He sells the general goods, so you can see all the costs here. The cabbages cost 100, so if you multiply that 10,000 times 100 is $1 million more right there that I had to pay for. Same with the potatoes, the wheat. It costs 90. That's 900,000 more, but I am making all the flour, right? So it's costed me more than $1 million to do this. All the salt here, that's 500,000. I think that's the math. This is 700,000, 700,000, 900,000, $1 million. Fermented juice, I bought already today, so like this will also be 900,000. So you can imagine how much more that it costs. Do you know I used to have 30 million, and after about a couple months of buying out stuff, I now have 11 million. So I spent a little bit, just a little bit of Mora on this. So do note that there are other types. There is the coffee beans. There is we already did that. There's rice. There's shrimp. I think rice goes for 90. Shrimp goes for 105. Tofu, I think 105. I don't remember all the costs, but all this costs a ton of Mora. And so yeah, there's also having to optimize. Since we're planning to get a lot of materials, we need to optimize our expedition. So right now we're just rushing to get the iron chunks because this should be the fastest way, where you get about 7.5 average times 3. That's 22.5. We'll get that in a couple 100 or so days, 200 days or so. And then we also have stuff like this. Like, we need to get lavender melons. Of course, you can just grind lavender melons, but you can also just use expedition. So it'll take longer, but it saves my sanity. So, and then there's also the second ingredient, which is like radishes. So we need to think for any other expeditions that have radishes that we shouldn't do. So like stuff like this, like radishes and carrots. This is not a good expedition because we already get carrots and radishes from other things. Like, let's see like a carrot example. I think one of these is carrots. Okay, I think one of these, like this one's carrots right here. And we also need hara mushrooms, or hara fruits. So this is like a good thing. So we need to plan out all the things we're getting. So this one's apples, Sumera roses, like they're easy, hard to get. Something like this. We need the peaches. So don't do anything with pine cones. So I did look through all of them. The only problem that we have is fowl. So the bowl fruit and seagrass require fowl, give you fowl, which is honestly fine because there's a bunch of cooking for the fowl that you can do. So that will like make sure we don't overflow in fowl. Because if you have like 10,000, you probably can't collect more than 10,000. So we'll keep processing the food for fowl. We'll get the smoked fowl, which will be in the process. So that's good. I think everything else should be fine. We have all the other specialties. We have Tialga, I mean, with the mushrooms, this one. I do know that raw meat is a problem. Raw meat is the only one that goes with this one, but this one's already really easy to get, so I'm unsure what we're gonna do with the meat. I am buying lots of meat from the cooking stores, so it'll definitely limit it down a lot. So also we have, I think that's another double mushroom. There's another carrot. So there's still a couple problems, but I think we'll sort it out later since it takes so long to do expeditions anyways. Any other thing to keep from mindful while I am doing this? So I do have a couple routes. Actually, let's show the routes later. I guess quest menu. I've done everything. All things, like we've done all endings reached. I've got all the achievements anyway, so I have to do all endings. And of course, we've done all this. We've yet to do the Seat Lolly one here, but that will come later. All these are good. And yeah, I think that's basically everything here. I think map time. Let's show up the map. So if you're a guy that gets 10,000 glabrous beans, you better have a guy with 100% exploration. So I do have 100% exploration for everything. There's the Sumera here, 100%. It's kind of hard to see with the brown background, but everything 100% here. That's 6 regions here. All the Natland 100%, 100%, 100%. Same. Let's go up to Mondstadt here. I don't know the things covering it. Shenyu Vale, Liwa, and then Izumi here with the 100%. You also have the sub-regions, Economia 100%, Chasm 100%, and Siebaga and Eras 100%. Tips if you want to get 100% exploration, do know that in Enkinomiya there are broken rocks you can get for Mora. Those count towards the exploration. Chasm, there's also the mini gray rocks that give like 15,000 Mora. That is necessary for undergrounds, but especially the up here. There aren't enough chests to get 100%, I do not think. So you actually have to collect rock piles to increase the exploration for this. Other things, more little Mora boxes in the water that give like 1,000 Mora. Those also count. So there's a couple scattered in the little port here in Liwa. I mean, not Liwa, Sumeru. There's a couple that scattered along this area over here. Rock piles for Sumeru also. They'll help with 100% exploration. Here it's the like the brown boxes, like the rectangle boxes. Those count here too. But there's plenty of chests here to get 100% anyways. Additional note, I forgot what it's called, but the Shrine of Depths, not the Shrine of Depths. Oh, and is it? The ones we get the key for, that gives a lot of exploration. Apparently in Flower Feather, if you unlock the Shrine of Depths with the key, you get 13% exploration. I did not know that until I did it with for another account, and it actually gave me that much. So yeah, just know that. Other things here, I have on my map all the it's kind of funny, all these pins here are the rectangle boxes, Mora boxes for the new region Natlan. I haven't done them here. I need to go over and recheck all the plot spots here for the Mora, but for here I marked them all, so I know that I have 100% in that. I use the map. I think other things here, I'm not really sure. There's the Abyss Mages here I marked in case I help people. Some pins here for food are the shops if I want to buy them. Although I just realized that they don't actually get the discount for having a high reputation. So I might not buy. I don't buy there anymore. Also have all the fishing spots marked. We have here the wood farm. There's a little region in here. You can get lots of wood. I'll show it right now actually. But yes, this goes very deeper than what you might initially think as a 100% guy. But you think, oh, just like grind 10 hours a day. I mean, yeah, you can do that, but like also, like things like just collecting those flowers right there, that will save me time if I just do it over and over again eventually. So you go in here, switch to the wood here. You can see all the trees here. Each of them, I think you stand here, you get the ones outside too. So you got 15 wood there, and then you can stand over. I think it was here. I think in this corner you get some, and then you can come back here. I forget how it works. Yeah, and then you can cycle back and forth, and you can do that for a couple times, and you'll get lots of wood there. I don't have many other like regions. The wood in general is very hard to get like groups together. Oh yeah, I have some marked. I don't actually go here anymore. I did it like once and then never came back. Here we have a birch farm. It's very inefficient, but it's the best I could find. There's some pine wood here I haven't marked yet. Also, I have all the unusual hilly trail spots when I had to do them earlier. And then other spots, I think up here is this wood, cypress wood here, all the fishing. I don't have the crystal flies marked, but I know where all of them are, so I basically memorized them. There's not much else. There's wood here. I mean, that's the only place you can find it. Besides, I think either here or I think here, unless that's the other type of wood. I forget. But yeah, I have. I mean, it's marked. It's marked, so it's not too bad. So I think that's my map. I think we'll go to Serenity Teapot now. In terms of Serenity Teapot, I don't have much. I have just enough to get 20,000, and that's all I need to basically get the max things I can get. If you didn't know, you can go here. I think a lot of people forget to do this. You can check here to see 20,000, you get 30, and then 5 companionship XP per hour, which isn't a lot. If you slap a person into here and you just solely rely on this, it will take 242 days, if I remember. You get them friendship 10, which takes a while. So I mean, it's not like, I mean, you can tell I haven't like done that much because I put everyone in here and then I just wait. I don't do that much friendship because I know I pull for so little characters anyways. So oh yeah, look at all the wells I have. I'm pretty sure I ran out of space here. I forget what wells are in this. I'm not sure I can find the wells. Oh, right here, right here. Oh, I can place more. So yeah, I do this a couple times, you know, just stacked up a couple times. So that's basically all I have here. I have all I just shove all the things in here, and it's not, you can clearly tell it's not very neat. But I put everything in here to get 20,000. Here, if you don't know, there's actually like a lot of things stacked on top of here. I think you can just pull these out. And yeah, you can there's a lot of stuff in there. And here I have a bunch of other stuff here. Yeah, you can pull these out, and I think it'll go pretty deep. And of course we have the realm music here. I don't think anyone actually knows this exists. You need this for achievement, by the way. So we have all the things here. I unlocked all of them besides 2 on accident because I wanted to get inventory space. And then we have all the plants here. The interior is basically the same. It's just covered with shit, so there's not much stuff in there. All right, let's go to there's not much else anymore. It's literally the servers update in like 3 hours. Oh, they're already gone. I didn't know that. But the time right now is 12 p.m. So they should update in about 2 hours or something, I believe. So yeah. Anything else? Handbook. There's not much here. We have everything. I didn't know it was kind of annoying to do one of these. I don't remember which one it was. It was enhanced like 4-star artifacts or something. Like this one here. Like this one took a I actually had to like raise a bunch of like terrible stuff. But it wasn't too bad. We have everything though. Commissions, 459 points. That's pretty good. I'm sure people have more than this, but this is what happens when you 100% explore that land. So all the domains, of course, enemies. There's nothing really else here. Yeah, anything interesting? Oh yeah, oh it's this one too, the 14 or 16 raise. I forgot which one it was. It was something 4-star artifacts raising. Okay, what should I show next? Oh yeah, Spiral Abyss and Imagine Theater history. So I checked when the anniversary came around, they gave you the stats overall. And it did show 720 stars in the past, however many things. So that is max, but of course we will. That's the summary. So we have it only goes up until like what is this 15 months ago? So you can go through all these. These are all 36 star. And you can sort of see how many times I've played by the number of skills. So. Like this one looks like it took a lot of attempts to do. Because 212 is a lot. 600,000 damage. Only 110,000 highest damage, which is pretty suck. Of course, Kokomi is taking all the damage because she's always the on-fielder for in the Nilu teams. Okay, apparently I used Mia here instead of Ganyu, so that's hilarious. I was aiming for that one. Here's we got the Mulanni, the Natlan one, so of course we're doing lots of damage. Holy crap, that is a lot of damage. That's that. And we'll go to theater. Theater resets like tonight, basically. I do need to save my keys for Kazuha and Ganyu. Let's check this. I'll show you what I've done. I've done Jean, right? Jean, Zhongli, and Diluc. Yep. So. I mean, I need to like level these people up. I think I have them friendship 10, but okay, not that person, but I mean I have them friendship, but like I ain't level these to 90 yet. I forced it for keys though. It takes 2 to unlock, so that will be ready for Ganyu and Kazuha. We'll get that achievement ready. All right, path performance here. Everything 10 stars and stars. Do you know these are 8 because 10 visionary mode was not released yet? Yeah. Interesting teams here, of course. I'm curious, how does my support cast? 7 out of 15. Oops, wrong button. Oh, we can spy whoever used mine. Of course, Mulan is the most because C2, but also Kazuha is also good. I should probably put him more in the front, whatever. That is that, and it shots in 12 hours. Let's check real quickly. Yeah, 12 hours, so. But I won't be doing a theater run right at the very tomorrow because, of course, there's the entire Natland quest. It should take about 6 hours. Most people do it, and that's how the Fontaine was, I think. Sumeru was probably like 4 or 5 hours, so. Anything else to do? I mean, that's mostly my entire account. We could go through like every single artifact here. Like it's really boring. I mean, I've already shut off the best ones. Actually, we can check Akasha. Oh, that's my friend. Don't look at that. And it's not loading. Oh, it loaded. Oh yeah, cool thing. The Yoimiya artifact yesterday, or maybe it's like 20 minutes ago for you guys. It was better, so we improved by about 1%. We're not top 1% for all 3 of my characters. Nilu, I mean, that's yikes for her. Like, I don't really care. Yep. So we can see all of our best artifacts in terms of crit ratio here. I don't have a 50 CV yet, unfortunately, but yeah, we have lots of 40s. About how many is that? 16 40s, and then we have plenty of 30s left below. Of course, this isn't showing my entire inventory. This only shows the ones that are equipped to my characters in the past or now. So, of course, my entire artifact currently they are 30 CV. Like, watch this, kaboom. Okay, that's just Crowd Goblet, kaboom. Okay, that's just a lot of EM, which is pretty good. So, yeah, stuff like that is good. But I think that is everything. Okay, yeah, that's all right. I think that's everything. I'll probably post the Act 6, or actually, I don't know if it's called Act 6 or Act 5. I think Act 6. Probably post my reaction to that because that is definitely the most exciting thing about. Probably more exciting than C6 Ganyu, to be honest, because I'm actually quite invested in the lore in this. This is quite cool with how they've arranged everything in the story. But that's everything. Following that will be a match on theater run probably, and then a couple weeks then is the C6 Ganyu pulls, which will be exciting. And then that'll also be the day of strong boxing. I do have I have it is not 1,000 artifacts, but we can cut this in half. About halfway. So that's about like 450 artifacts maybe. Strong boxing, which isn't a lot, but then you can recycle some of them too. So, all right, I'll see you guys then. That was my account review. I'll post one next year probably and see how things have changed. Maybe I've gotten 10,000 of these. Some of these, maybe foul we've gotten more, or some wood probably have max. Bamboo will probably be maxed by then. It's super easy to get max bamboo. Some fish maybe. I still haven't get the Fontaine fishing rod. I still have yet to do that, but some of these definitely fermented juice. Coffee beans will be at that 10,000 by then. Crystal cores, maybe not 10,000, but definitely high 5,000s and more. So, goodbye.